Kia ora. Tonight in this edition of City News, police staff from around the Bay of Plenty district will be lending their support to White Ribbon Day events. Local broadcaster Paul Hickey is back on our airwaves, and junior cricket is alive and well in Rotorua. Police staff from around the Bay of Plenty district will be lending their support to a number of White Ribbon community events this month aimed at raising awareness of family violence. White Ribbon Day on November the 25th is the United Nations International Day for the elimination of violence against women, and the wearing of a white ribbon has been adopted as the international symbol of opposition to such violence. Detective Sergeant Richard Lang says Rotorua police staff support the White Ribbon Day message. He says they see on the front line what damage violence against women does. However, it's up to all of us to stop the violence by reporting it to the police.
We are the ones that go initially to those incidents, but then it's the wider community. Police can't deal with this on their own, and we can't. There's just no way we can. We're not equipped to deal with it on our own. We're equipped to deal with the incidents that are put before us, and then we need community assistance, and with the community agencies that we have in Rotorua here are fantastic, and then they get in behind the whānau and try and guide them through a different way of dealing with things.
This weekend also sees the national launch of the White Ribbon Ride. The ride, led by the Patriot Defence Motorcycle Club, Te Ahi Kikoa and South Island Iwi, has become iconic. This year, riders arrive in Rotorua tomorrow night and will take part in a lakefront event on Saturday morning, which will include live entertainment, speakers, games, a hangi and a white balloon release from 9:30 a.m. Local organiser Aaron Morrison says the Patriots Club is totally opposed to violence against women.
We basically come together and we ride the white ribbon because we don't condone violence towards women. The main thing is, on the ride, we provide road safety, road briefings, and just make sure people get from point A to point B safely, and then more importantly when we're in location is spread the message that violence towards women is not okay, and liaise with the support agencies to help our various people out.
The White Ribbon Ride also visits Tokoroa, Taupo, Whakatane and Tauranga. Local broadcaster Paul Hickey will be back on our airwaves when he takes over from AJ and Chloe on the Classic Hits breakfast show. The well-known presenter says he was approached by the station's managers who were keen to see the local back on air. He says the early morning starts will be a shock to his system, but he says he has great support at home from his family.
I started working in radio straight out of high school. So when I first met Katie, I think I was 21. So she only ever knew me working in radio, the long hours and the effort and work that goes into producing a good radio station, a good radio show. So yeah, she's obviously very supportive of what I'm doing, and the kids as well. You know, they again knew me only in radio, and while they've enjoyed having an association with the horse racing industry, which is what I've been doing, you know, now that I'm getting back into radio, they're excited about that. Except they don't like the fact they can't win radio competitions anymore.
Family and friends of the late Hawi of Verco are saddened and angry at the early release of Isaiah Tai, imprisoned for his manslaughter. Mr Verco, a popular school principal and counsellor, died after being assaulted by Mr Tai outside a Whakatane bar in 2009. Mr Tai was sentenced to 4.5 years for his crime. The parole board this month granted him parole after serving 2 years, saying it was impressed by his maturity despite his young age, and that any perceived risk to the community resulting from his release could be managed. As part of the parole conditions, Tai is to attend counselling programs, stay at an agreed address, not having any contact with the victim's family, and not to consume drugs or alcohol. In sport tonight, junior cricket is alive and well in Rotorua. That's if the number of children taking part in junior cricket is anything to go by. Just over 200 aspiring cricketers, as well as enthusiastic beginners, hit the greens at Smallbone Park recently. Rotorua Cricket Development Manager Dave Richardson says junior cricket is about having a go and is for local boys and girls.
It's neat to be here at Smallbone Park. Every Thursday we have our junior cricket day, where children from the age of 5 through to 11 come along and play in a series of games depending on their age, with the aim eventually that they enjoy their experience and want to play cricket seriously when they get to intermediate level.
Now, the really good thing that I can see just looking around here, there's lots of girls down here as well.
There's lots of girls, yeah, and at this age, interestingly, the girls actually do better than boys at this age, so they do really well, and they add a lot of value to the games.
Junior and intermediate cricket is on Thursday nights at Smallbone and Raybroad Parks. Your weather update, Rotorua, now brought to you by Bidvest Food Service. Tonight, showers clearing, northwesterlies, an overnight low of 8. Tomorrow for Friday, fine with westerlies, a high of 18 and a low of 6. The outlook for Saturday at the beginning of the weekend, rain developing in the morning, northwesterlies strengthening, a high of 16 and a low of 10. And to the marine forecast for Lake Rotorua, southwesterlies 15 knots, tending westerly 10 knots at night, waves less than half a metre, and it should be fine. And don't forget, for program listings and other info, check out our website, that's tvrotorua.co.nz, or you can upload your videos. We'd love to hear from you. Still to come in tonight's program, Alan Solomon is at the council with CEO Peter Guerin. I cover the opening of the World of Wearable Arts exhibition Off the Wall at Rotorua Museum, and we were at the weekend's Dogs Day Out.